Alright, what is happening? How's everybody doing today? My name is Chuck and welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're going to be jumping into what is the best Krig 6 class setup for you guys to use here in all of Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. So I won't waste any of your guys' time. If you guys haven't already, slap a like on this video, subscribe those notifications, turn on so you don't miss out on any of my future videos. With that being said, let's actually jump into this. So on my Krig 6, I'm actually running all 8 attachments here, and that is why we're going to be using the Gunfighter wildcard. So I should probably go over this here real quick. I actually have the Howard 77 secondary, which has definitely become my favorite shotgun to use over the Gallo 12. So I actually have also the stim shot, the C4 is my lethal, the field upgrade for the field mic here, and I also happen to have flak jacket, scavenger, and ghost on. Those are my 3 perks I'm going to run if I'm not running perk greed, and I'm running 6 if I'll have, of course, you know, some other ones on there, but of course these are my base 3 perks I'm going to be running here with the gunfighter. So my first attachment here for the Krig 6 is actually going to be the microflex LED. Because you get 8 attachments and there's only 8 categories, I have to basically put something on here, and of course the iron sights on the Krig 6 really aren't all that great, so I should say to put on something like the microflex or maybe like the quick dot or something like that. But honestly, I really like the microflex. I think this is definitely indeed the best sight to be able to use. Super fast, you know, to be able to ADS in, super clear, very easy to be able to use. This is definitely my favorite one to use on the Krig. For the muzzle, I'm actually going to be using the last suppressor here because my weapon level is maxed out. I have the agency suppressor, which gives me a plus 100% muzzle flash concealment and plus 7% vertical recoil control. A lot of guns in this game tend to have more vertical recoil than they do happen to have horizontal recoil. So for those of you guys that want to be able to control that vertical just a little bit more, you will have to take a little bit of a, you know, con here with the effective damage range and bullet velocity, but don't worry, we can make up with that on the barrel section here. So just to go ahead and run the agency suppressor, this will definitely all be counteracted here in a little bit. So on the Krig 6 for the barrel section, there really isn't one of those barrels that you can put on that's just going to be like the XM4 or like, you know, the M16 where it's just going to have, you know, all your, you know, your bullet velocity, your damage range, and all that stuff on there that's just going to be like the absolute best. It's the very bottom. To be honest, what I find is actually the very best here is the 19.7 Ranger barrel, and that's because it does give me that plus 100% bullet velocity, and of course we lost a little bit of bullet velocity here with adding that suppressor on there, so we still are a little bit lacking in our damage range here, our range. We're still going to make up for that bullet velocity, which is going to make our bullets travel significantly faster, and it's ultimately going to make them hit our target sooner. So I mean, because everything's not hit scan, this will help you hit your target sooner. So for the body, I really wasn't using a heck of a lot beforehand, but I talked to a couple of my YouTube friends and they were saying that the Tiger Team Spotlight is incredibly broken, and I've been just, you know, messing around with this attachment here the past night or two, and I just have come to find out that this thing is actually incredibly broken. Like they were not lying to me. This is an incredibly OP attachment, and it really just kind of helps you spot people before you can even spot them. The little, you know, red dot pops up above their name. You start seeing them. It's like you know, complained probably before in Cold War, being like, I can't see somebody through the grass in Cartel. I can't see somebody in the corner here because it's too dark. Well, this spotlight here just is going to entirely eliminate all that for you, and you can start, you know, picking people off through the grass and Cartel in those corners, and you even start seeing people way before you can even see them. It's actually kind of ridiculous, and it's I think this will probably get nerfed at some point, so I mean, I would definitely go ahead and throw this on there because this is an incredible attachment. For the underbarrel section, we're going to be running the field agent grip, and this gives me that plus 6% vertical recoil control and that plus 20% horizontal recoil control, so this is definitely going to help balance out the Krig. This thing doesn't bounce around too much, but honestly, what this is going to do is make it even more of a laser beam than what it actually already is. So in my opinion, this is an incredible grip. The Krig doesn't even require a grip, but because we have 8 attachments, might as well go throw something on here, and this is gonna be the best attachment choice for you guys. So on the Krig 6 here, what I've actually been running with is the 40 round speed mag, and I know there is indeed the Salvo 50 round fast mag, but I just wanted to make sure that my gun was a little bit faster to ADS. I can kind of deal with that 10 round, you know, sort of not having it in there. I'm gonna try it out here, but honestly, I mean, I really just wasn't a huge fan of it when I actually put on the 50 round Salvo fast mag. I just really like that 40 round speed mag, and to be honest, it's actually incredible. So it's a pretty earlier level unlocking out, so just for you guys to be able to run the 40 round speed mag on this thing, it's definitely well worth actually even that con of that negative 20% aim down sight time, because especially if you're running around even on like a closer quarters map like Nuketown, you're definitely gonna you know, find this comes in very handy, especially if you're trying to play a little bit more aggressive. This will definitely come in very handy for you. In the handle section, I'm actually gonna be running the very last one right here, which is the airborne elastic wrap. So kind of what I was talking about with the barrel, how, you know, we thought there should be some sort of, you know, all great attachment. This is basically that all great attachment right here, you know, your all team, you know, America, you know, first team all America attachment, your airborne elastic wrap, because this gives you that plus 30% aim down sight time, plus 90% flinch resistance, and you can aim while going prone. So I mean, it really can't get much better than that, to be honest with you guys. I mean, this is 100% the best attachment to run in this category. All these other ones in here are just going to be your stepping stones on up. So I'd 110% suggest to run this as soon as you happen to unlock it, which is probably going to be a very late level unlock. stock. So it's going to take you a while, but up until then, you can definitely run something like the SASR Jungle Grip. This will basically be almost as good as the Airborne Elastic Wrap. But of course, you can't aim while going prone, and it doesn't have nearly as much aim down sights time and flinch resistance. It's kind of like, you know, the baby brother to this thing. You know, you upgrade a little bit, then you get the Airborne Elastic Wrap. So go and throw this bad boy in there when you get the chance. And for my last attachment here on my Krig 6, what I'm actually going to be running is the Raider stock. Also one of the last attachments in the category for that plus 30% sprint to fire time, which is incredible. It's going to help you be a little bit more aggressive. You're going to be able to pull your gun up faster, and then plus 40% aim walking movement speed. So it's going to help you really strafe back and forth a lot faster when you're aiming down sights, which of course is good for assault rifles because, you know, that is the name of the game. You're trying to be aiming down sights. It is an assault rifle. It's not an SMG. You're not trying to get super close quarters. Of course, this does negatively affect your hipfire accuracy, but like we talked about earlier, when actually having that shotgun as a secondary, when you get into those close quarter situations, whip out the shotgun and you're going to win those gunfights probably like 9 out of 10 times. Partially, even if somebody's using the Gallo 12, I mean, they're not going to get a one-shot hit on you unless it, of course, is hardcore. So, I mean, honestly, this is my Krig 6 class setup. This thing is fantastic, super overpowered, and I mean, this is really good. You guys should definitely use this. With that being said, hopefully you guys enjoy this nuclear gameplay I just got, because man, I was so incredibly gassed that I got this. I got 2 off mid. Nice. Got another one. One kid mid map. Got him inside here. Oh my lord. Got my war machine. I'm out of 16. Oh my god, yo, he busted my armor and I wasn't getting hit reg on the war machine. Got him off B. We need to like take B. Just got that kid. Throw this down A. Bottom house A, got him. Oh, I can even see back there and I'm getting people. I just got one kid out mid. Got him garage. I'm on 24. 25. Oh, they're spawning A. Oh, I got 2 off A. Oh, I just got somebody out of the back too. That was dirty. Oh, let's go. Nuclear. Oh my god. Oh, they're still spawning back here.